Are you ready to discover coins that could turn your spare change into a life-changing fortune? Today, we're counting down the top 4 most valuable coins that look ordinary but could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in the auction market. From rare wheat pennies to hidden Lincoln Memorial treasures, these coins are still out there, waiting to be found in everyday circulation. Some of them may even be sitting in your pocket right now, without you realizing their true value. So stay with us till the end, because number 1 might just shock you, and could be the coin that changes everything for you. Top 1, the 1951 wheat penny with a D mint mark. Especially in circulated extra-fine condition with visible scratches, yet still carrying extraordinary value. At first glance, the 1951 wheat penny doesn't seem particularly special. It features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design that has become iconic in American coinage. On the reverse, you'll find the classic wheat ears framing the words 1 cent, a design that gives this coin its popular name, the wheat penny. Millions of these coins were produced, and many are still found in circulation or old collections today. But not all 1951 pennies are created equal. The key detail that elevates this coin into something extraordinary is the small D mint mark located just below the date. This indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. While Denver produced a large number of pennies, in 1951 certain rare varieties, minting errors, and unique characteristics have made specific examples incredibly valuable. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that stand out, and this particular coin has several features that can make it a true gem. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. The coin we're talking about is in circulated condition, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions. However, it falls into the extra-fine category, which means the details are still sharp and clearly visible. Even with light scratches, the coin retains much of its original design integrity. This balance between wear and preservation is important because it shows the coin's history while still maintaining collectible quality. What truly pushes the value of this 1951D wheat penny into the $1 million range is rarity combined with demand. Some versions of this coin may feature subtle minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or unusual metal compositions. These errors are often invisible to the untrained eye, but can dramatically increase the coin's worth. In the world of numismatics, even the smallest variation can turn an ordinary coin into a legendary piece. Another factor that contributes to the high value is the growing interest in rare coins as an investment. Over the years, collectors and investors alike have realized that coins are not just historical artifacts, but also valuable assets. A rare wheat penny like this one represents a piece of American history, and its scarcity makes it highly desirable. When such a coin appears at auction, it can spark intense bidding wars among collectors, who are eager to add it to their links. Also important to understand the emotional and historical connection behind these coins. The 1951 wheat penny was minted during a time when the United States was transitioning into a new era after World War II. Coins from this period carry a sense of nostalgia and significance, making them even more appealing to collectors. Owning such a coin is like holding a small piece of history in your hand. Now you might be wondering how a coin in circulated condition with scratches could possibly reach a value of $3.5 million. The answer lies in uniqueness. If this particular coin has a rare error or an extremely limited number of similar examples known to exist, its value skyrockets. Collectors are willing to pay incredible amounts for coins that are one of a kind or nearly impossible to find. Those watching this, it raises an exciting possibility Could you have a valuable coin hiding in your pocket change or tucked away in an old jar? Not impossible. Many rare coins have been discovered in the most unexpected places. The key is knowing what to look for. Pay close attention to dates, mint marks, and any unusual features. Even a small detail can make a huge difference. If you happen to come across a 1951D wheat penny, don't dismiss it too quickly. Take a closer look. Examine its condition, check for errors, and consider having it evaluated by a professional. You might just be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined. End. The story of the 1951 wheat penny with a D mint mark is a reminder that value isn't always obvious. Sometimes, the most ordinary objects can turn out to be extraordinary treasures. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, this is what makes the hobby so thrilling. The chance that something small and simple could be worth a fortune. The 1979 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin with no mint mark, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors due to its surprising value in circulated extra-fine condition. At first glance, this coin looks just like any other penny from the late 1970s. On the front, you'll see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been part of American coinage since 1909. On the back, the Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, symbolizing one of the most iconic landmarks in the United States. Millions of these coins were produced, and many are still found in circulation today. But hidden among these ordinary coins are a few rare examples that are anything but ordinary. One of the most important features of this coin is the absence of a mint mark. When a coin has no mint mark, it typically means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1979, the Philadelphia Mint struck a massive number of pennies, making most of them very common. However, certain rare variations and unique characteristics can make a specific coin incredibly valuable. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its worth. The coin we're focusing on is described as circulated in extra-fine condition, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions but still retains strong detail. The lines in Lincoln's hair are visible, the lettering is sharp, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse is well defined. Even though there are light scratches present, the overall appearance remains attractive, which is very important for collectors. So what exactly makes a 1979 penny with no mint mark worth as much as $310,000 in today's auction market? The answer lies in rarity, demand, and the possibility of minting errors. Some of these coins may feature double dies, off-center strikes, or other unusual production flaws that occurred during the minting process. These errors are highly sought after because they are rare and often unique. A coin with a noticeable error can be worth hundreds or even thousands of times more than a normal example. Another factor that drives value is the growing interest in coin collecting as both a hobby and an investment. Rare coins have become a popular way to preserve wealth, and collectors are always searching for pieces that stand out. A 1979 Lincoln Memorial penny with special characteristics fits perfectly into this category. When such a coin appears at auction, it can attract serious attention and competitive bidding, pushing the price to astonishing levels. There's also a historical aspect that adds to the appeal of this coin. The late 1970s were a time of change and development in the United States, and coins from this era represent a snapshot of that period. The Lincoln Memorial design itself holds deep meaning, honoring one of the nation's most respected presidents. For collectors, owning a coin like this is not just about its monetary value, but also about its connection to Lincoln's important to understand that not every 1,979 penny will be worth a fortune. The vast majority are only worth their face value or slightly more. The high value is reserved for coins that have something unique about them, whether it's an error, an unusual finish, or an exceptionally well-preserved condition despite being circulated. This is why careful examination is so important. If you're watching this and wondering whether you might have a valuable coin, the good news is that it's always possible. Many rare coins have been discovered in everyday places like old jars, piggy banks, or even pocket change. The key is knowing what to look for. Pay attention to the date, check for the presence or absence of a mint mark, and look closely for any unusual features that set the coin apart. If you happen to find a 1,979 Lincoln Memorial penny with no mint mark, don't rush to spend it. Take a closer look and consider having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. Experts can determine whether your coin has any rare characteristics that could significantly increase its value. What might seem like an ordinary penny could turn out to be a hidden treasure. The story of this coin is a reminder that value can be found in the most unexpected places. A simple 1-cent coin, something we use every day without thinking, can hold incredible worth under the right circumstances. It's this sense of discovery and possibility that makes coin collecting so exciting. The 1,991 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin with a D mint mark, a coin that has captured attention for its surprising value, even in circulated extra-fine condition with visible scratches. At first glance, the 1,991 penny doesn't appear special at all. It features the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design that has been a part of American currency for decades. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, standing tall and detailed, representing history and national pride. This design was used for many years, and millions of these coins were minted, making them extremely common in everyday circulation. However, the key detail that sets this coin apart is the small D mint mark located just below the date. This mark tells us that the coin was minted in Denver. While the Denver Mint produced a large number of pennies in 1991, not all of them are the same. Hidden among these millions of coins are a few rare examples that possess unique features, and those are the ones collectors are willing to pay huge amounts of money for. The condition of the coin is another important factor in its value. The example we're talking about is in circulated extra-fine condition. This means the coin has been used in daily transactions, but it still retains a high level of detail. Lincoln's hair is still clearly visible, the lettering is sharp, and the Lincoln Memorial on the back shows strong definition. Even though there are light scratches present, the overall quality of the coin remains attractive and collectible. So, how can a circulated coin with scratches reach a value of $320,000? The answer lies in rarity and unique characteristics. Some 1,991D pennies may have minting errors that make them extremely rare. These errors could include double die features, where parts of the design appear duplicated, or off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned. There may also be unusual variations in metal composition or striking quality that make certain coins stand out from the rest. Collectors are always searching for coins that are different from the standard versions. When a coin has a rare error or a unique feature, it becomes highly desirable. The fewer examples that exist, the higher the demand, and this drives the value up dramatically. In some cases, only a handful of such coins are known to exist, making them incredibly valuable in the eyes of collectors. Another reason for the high value is the growing popularity of coin collecting as an investment. People around the world are turning to rare coins as a way to store and grow their wealth. Coins like the 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny offer both historical significance and financial potential. When one of these rare coins appears at auction, it can attract serious collectors who are willing to compete and push the price to astonishing levels. There is also a strong historical connection that adds to the appeal of this coin. The early 1990s were a time of global change, and coins from this era represent a piece of that history. The Lincoln Memorial design itself honors one of the most respected figures in American history, making the coin meaningful beyond just its monetary value. It's important to remember that not every 1991 penny will be worth thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Most of these coins are still very common and only worth their face value. The high value is reserved for those rare examples that have something special about them. That's why careful inspection is so important. If you're watching this and wondering if you might have a valuable coin, the answer is that it's always possible. Many rare coins have been discovered in everyday places, like old jars, drawers, or even in pocket change. The key is knowing what to look for. Check the date, look for the mint mark, and examine the coin closely for any unusual features or errors. Come across a 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny with a D mint mark, don't rush to spend it. Take a closer look and consider having it checked by a professional coin expert. A proper evaluation can reveal whether your coin has any rare qualities that could significantly increase its value. This story is a perfect reminder that even the smallest and most ordinary objects can hold incredible value. A simple 1-cent coin can carry history, mystery, and the potential for a life-changing discovery. That's what makes coin collecting so exciting and rewarding. The 1954 wheat penny with a D mint mark, a coin that may appear ordinary and even damaged, but under the right conditions can hold incredible value. At first glance, the 1954 wheat penny doesn't seem special at all. Like other coins from its time, it features the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front. On the reverse side, you'll find the classic wheat ears design that gives this coin its nickname, the wheat penny. This design was used for many years in American coinage, and millions of these pennies were produced, making them very common in everyday circulation. But the real story begins when you notice the small D mint mark just below the date. This indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. While the Denver Mint produced a large number of pennies, in 1954, not all of them are equal. Among these millions of coins, there are rare variations and unique examples that stand out to collectors, and these are the ones that can be worth a fortune. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. The example we're focusing on is in circulated condition, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions over the years. It also has noticeable scratches, sometimes described as bad or heavy marks on the surface. Normally, damage like this would reduce a coin's value significantly. However, in the world of rare coins, condition is only one part of the equation. What truly matters is rarity. If a coin has a unique feature or a rare minting error, it can still be extremely valuable even if it shows signs of wear. Some 1954D wheat pennies are known to have interesting mint errors such as doubled dies, where the design appears slightly duplicated, or off-center strikes, where the coin was not properly aligned during production. There can also be unusual metal compositions or striking flaws that make certain coins stand out from the rest. These small differences can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Experienced collectors carefully examine coins for these details, often using magnification to spot features that are not visible to the naked eye. When a rare example is discovered, it quickly becomes highly desirable. This is where the auction market comes into play. When a rare 1954D wheat penny appears for sale, collectors from around the world may compete to own it. The rarity of the coin, combined with strong demand, drive the price up to incredible levels. In some cases, bidding wars push the value into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, making headlines and surprising those who never imagined a penny could be worth so much. Another reason for the high value is the growing interest in coins as an investment. Many people today see rare coins as a way to store and grow wealth. Unlike regular currency, rare coins have historical significance and limited availability, which makes them attractive to investors. A coin like the 1954D wheat penny offers both a connection to history and the potential for financial gain. There is also something special about the historical background of this coin. 1950s were a time of growth and change in the United States, and coins from this era represent a piece of that history. The wheat penny design itself is a symbol of a past generation, making it even more meaningful to collectors. You might be wondering how a scratched and circulated coin could possibly reach a value of $330. Zeroth, the answer lies in uniqueness. If this particular coin has a rare error or belongs to a very limited number of known examples, its condition becomes less important compared to its rarity. In some cases, collectors are willing to overlook damage if the coin is truly one of a kind. It creates an exciting opportunity for anyone watching. It means that valuable coins are not always perfect or shiny. Sometimes they are hidden in plain sight, mixed in with ordinary coins or stored away in old collections. The key is knowing what to look for. If you come across a 1954 wheat penny with a D mint mark, don't ignore it, even if it looks worn or scratched. Take a closer look and examine it carefully. Look for unusual features, such as doubling in the letters or numbers, strange shapes, or misaligned designs. These small details can make a huge difference in value. If you think your coin might be special, consider having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. Experts can determine whether your coin has any rare characteristics and provide an accurate estimate of its value. It seems like an ordinary penny could turn out to be something truly extraordinary. The story of the 1954D wheat penny is a powerful reminder that value is not always obvious. Even a small, damaged coin can hold incredible worth if it has the right features. This is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. The possibility that something simple and overlooked could be worth a life-changing amount of money.